Hello there and welcome to Practice Warriors. My name is Christopher Maloney and I want to thank you sincerely for signing up and trusting in us that we will help you become the musician you've always dreamed you can be. You're not just joining a website or a membership or taking a class. You're joining a community of fellow musicians who are all excited to be the best possible musicians they can be and actually taking the proper actions to get there. I'm proud of you for taking the two biggest steps you could take to join us: signing up for this site and watching this video. A lot of people say they want to get better, but most don't take the actual steps to become better. You already have, so you've already put yourself ahead of most other musicians. Congratulations. See? That was pretty easy. I'll briefly tell you a little bit about myself, your guide through your Practice Warrior experience. I spent nearly 20 years as a Los Angeles-based session musician. I've recorded or performed with Dweezil Zappa, Lisa Loeb, Cosmo Squad, Hardline, as well as with members from Journey, In Excess, Earth, Wind & Fire, Tears for Fears, Savage Garden, Poison, Porcupine Tree, New Kids on the Block, the Alan Parsons Live Project, UFO, Enough's Enough, Nelson, Special Effects, and many, many more. I've recorded dozens of albums and have toured with various groups all over the world. As a songwriter, I've recorded multiple solo albums under the Sunset Records label. I've also written, arranged, and produced music for television and film through DeWolf Publishing in England, one of the world's biggest music publishers. I'm a 3-time ASCAP Awards Plus winner, and my original material has been licensed in over 50 countries. These songs have also been featured on American programs such as Saturday Night Live, Biography, NBC Sports, CNN specials, and many more. As an educator, I was an instructor at the world-renowned Musicians Institute in Hollywood, California for 15 years, and the head of the prestigious Encore program for nearly 10 years. I'm a published author with Hal Leonard Publishing, and I've conducted educational clinics and workshops all over the world. I'm also the owner and music director of Absolute Music Studios in Jupiter, Florida, and I've taught private lessons for over 30 years. Many of my students have gone on to great careers in music, including gigs with Rihanna, Lady Gaga, Jay-Z, Sarah Bareilles, Fall Out Boy, 30 Seconds to Mars, Liz Phair, A Perfect Circle, Lifehouse, and many others. Now, I don't mention all of this to try to impress you, but to simply let you know that there is great validity and tangible value to everything you will experience on this site. The masterclass, the interviews, the musicianship videos, the practice log, the workbook, the live Q&A material, all the content on this site is the result of decades of research and real-world success of proven systems, concepts, exercises, and methods in effective music practicing techniques. And we'll be adding content regularly, so you'll always have new things to inspire you and to improve your playing. We feel that your Practice Warrior experience will help make you a much better musician and will eventually lead you on a path to a higher level of musical skills than you could possibly imagine. Plus, you might actually learn to love practicing. Imagine that. So let me take you around the site so you can take full advantage of all that we have to offer. The first thing you should do is to start our Practice Warriors Masterclass. This 14-unit cornerstone of our site will literally teach you everything about how to practice efficiently and effectively and actually have fun doing it. We've taken all of the best practice methods in the world and consolidated it all just for you. There's a lot of great content on our site, but I would recommend doing the masterclass first before you check out the other amazing features. Once you've completed the Practice Warriors Masterclass, I encourage you to explore the other amazing elements of the Practice Warrior experience. You've got the Rockstar Q&A videos. These are interviews with some of the best musicians and educators in the world. You can discover what motivated them, what frustrated them, and how they got to the level they're at. They'll give you incredible insight as to how you can dispel false myths, gain confidence, motivation, and drive, and inspire you to become your new favorite musician. This is the only place in the world where you can see musicians of this caliber talking specifically about practicing and improving their skills. New interviews will be added regularly, and you'll never know who will sit down with us next. As I said earlier, you're joining a community, and you can keep up with your fellow musicians and your new mentors by checking in with our Practice Warriors Assemble Forum. This is where you could chat with your fellow warriors, get some inspiration, ask any lingering questions you've ever had about improving your skills, and hang out with your new friends. One of the most interesting things about Practice Warriors is that this site is not instrument specific. That means we get the opportunity to demonstrate and teach you universal musical skills that all musicians should learn, but most sites don't even talk about. You've learned how to play something? Cool. How can you play it faster? How can you play it more uniquely? How can you improve your timing, your rhythm, your reading, your overall knowledge of music? How can you continue to improve your attitude about practicing? How can you get the most up-to-date practice hints, tips, and suggestions? See tons of bonus videos. It's all in the section of the site that we call musicianship. These brief, fun videos will give you insight, tangible exercises, and other ways to continue your improvement. And if that's not enough, I invite you to join me and other members of the Practice Warriors team for a bi-monthly Practice Warriors Live Q&A session. You and your fellow warriors can ask me questions in real time about all things music. You'll find the schedule for these regular sessions on the site. What happens if you can't make the live sessions? No problem. You can submit any questions in advance, and I'll make sure to get to them. We'll post the video here on our site for you to watch whenever it's convenient for you. In fact, we'll have a library of all the live Q&A sessions that you'll have access to. So you'll never miss a chance to get more insight into improving your musical skills. All of these benefits are available to you on demand for as long as you are a practice warrior. Again, thank you so much for joining us here as a practice warrior. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact our team. We want you to have the best experience possible and not miss out on a thing. Thank you so much. And now I invite you to begin our Practice Warriors Masterclass. We'll have a primer video for that as well. Enjoy.